So Forza Horizon 5 has been out for a few months now, and the dust has settled. Reviews are generally favorable, the general player base seems happy with the game. I think it's fair to say that it's accomplished what it set out to do. An open world racing game filled to the brim with content and cars, multiplayer that works some of the time, and gameplay that is at least marginally improved from the last entry. Things are good, at least on the surface. Forza Horizon 5 has no progression system. Levels are meaningless, achievements are plentiful but shallow. The game is a massive grind from start to finish, except there is no way to finish this game, it's endless. It would take hundreds of hours to get every achievement, finish every race, and collect every car, but that still wouldn't be the end. The game is designed to fulfill that innate desire we all have to pursue things to completion. Games like Assassin's Creed figured this out years ago. By placing markers all around the map, showing collectibles missed by the player, it incentivizes them to go complete that task and, I guess theoretically, 100% the game. The problem with this is that those collectibles are most often pointless filler that adds nothing of value to the overall experience other than wasting the player's time and driving up total playtime. Horizon 5 has this problem to the max. Nearly everything you can do in the game is pointless filler meant to extend the game time. Smash 250 billboards. Actually, that's not enough. Do 150 more to get fast travel for cheaper. Get 1,000 achievements, most of which are unlocked through regular gameplay and aren't very interesting. The rewards for these things are pitiful. Who actually wants the quotes? The clothing for their character? Horns? I'd rather get money so I can buy the cars I want to drive. Everything else is filler. So how does a game with no progression fake having a sense of progression? It's wheelspins. Lots and lots of wheelspins. They're given after every level up by completing certain achievements, buying houses, seasonal objectives, and more. Wheelspins are randomized and can very often give you pointless items and things that don't feel very rewarding. It's all filler. What we really want from them is money and rare cars. What we get is most often not that. Thankfully, they can't be bought with real money. That's really their only positive note. Receiving rewards randomly seems fine in concept. It can be satisfying to get a good roll having exactly what you want in it. But at the same time, it is extremely frustrating to get the same bad rolls over and over with every level up. When I play Horizon 5, I'm playing specifically to unlock wheelspins to have a chance to get some money to spend on cars I like. The earnings from regular racing aren't enough to be satisfying. It doesn't feel like I'm getting anywhere unless I get a big dollar roll on a wheelspin. Wheelspins present a problem in the game that I'm not sure everyone has realized. Some players are going to be extremely unlucky with their spins and constantly get garbage that they can't use to progress. As an example, early on I got the Forza Edition Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, which, especially at the time, is a very strong car for high-class racing. Most people weren't so lucky. That car goes for crazy money at auction and is therefore out of reach of those who are not as fortunate. Since then, I unlocked another one through wheelspins and sold it at auction for an eye-watering amount of money, all before a lot of people could even have their first. The game becomes different for everyone. Because of wheelspins, some are randomly forced to grind more than others. This isn't a fun system. Wheelspins are a cop-out for a progression system. They create the illusion that you are moving forwards when really you are just engaging with some pointless systems put in place to keep you playing the game. There's an obvious parallel between this game and real slot machines. Flashing colored lights, satisfying sounds, the potential for big rewards. This all plays into basic traits that we all have. It's enticing. There should be no mystery as to why they have chosen this system. It's the same thing with loot boxes. People get addicted. I want to take a few minutes to propose some changes to the game that I think would improve things and add a real sense of progression. I think skill should be rewarded more in Forza, and time dedicated should be better valued by the game. I don't want to grind for a level, only to get a pointless wheelspin out of it. So the things that I would change are, make levels meaningful by rewarding the player with currency and cars for leveling up, make it so hard achievements that currently give wheelspins would instead give currency or special cars, and raise the earnings from completing races or actually playing the game. Okay, so the first one. Every level up would be more meaningful if it unlocked something other than a new number beside your name. Currently, wheelspins are given out every level, with super wheelspins at specific milestones such as level 100. I'd like to replace that with an increasing level of currency per level up, say 50,000 up to 100,000 at higher levels, With races giving around 10,000 each, it makes sense that levels can be a little bonus for the completion of multiple races. This ensures that players are earning currency at the same rate and that things are fair to everyone who actually plays the game. In addition to this, I propose that special level ups such as 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. would also include an exclusive car. Something unique but not overpowered ideally, to further incentivize playing the game. There's a problem with this in that people might want to sell their level up cars in the auction. So a new system would need to be put in place where players could sell their cars instantly for 70% of what they would get at auction. Also, the level up cars would become available for purchase at the store once unlocked through levels, so multiple can be acquired. The higher the level, the cooler the car, up to a level cap that can be extended with updates. Second proposal. Achievements that currently reward wheel spins can be changed to be similar to the new leveling system rewarding currency and cars. Ideally, some of the filler garbage like horns, emotes, and player clothing could be swapped for currency to make achievements more worthwhile. Harder goals with bigger rewards can be created to keep players invested. And finally, I think that more currency should be given for doing races. Currently, the average earnings don't incentivize playing the game. I'm not surprised to see people abusing accessibility settings to skip the grind when the game doesn't reward you for playing it properly. Now, I can't pretend that these ideas are perfect. They won't stop people from finding exploits to level faster, and they might not amuse the younger audience as much due to the absence of flashy wheel spins and wheel spin opening YouTube videos. With these ideas, I propose removing super wheel spins and wheel spins from the game entirely. It would really be an improvement. Until then, Forza Horizon 5 is as wide as an ocean and as shallow as a puddle. I really hope that they can add in real progression in the next entry, instead of just rehashing the same system over and over again. I really think hardcore players are sick of it by now. Thank you for watching. Hey, so it's been a while since I did something like this, but I thought that this was a worthy topic, something that is obviously my opinion, but something that I wanted to discuss more with you. So if you disagree with me or you agree with me somewhat, I'd love to hear your comments about that. I'm going to be reading everything that comes down into the comment box, so drop me a big paragraph if you want, if you disagree. But I really do think that wheel spins in Forza are just... they don't need to be there, and I kind of wish that they weren't. It was one of my biggest disappointments with Horizon 5 that they actually kept that system, but anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you again to the join button members. I'll shout you guys out next week, and yeah, see you guys again soon.